Yesterday we looked at discount, which to find the sale price, you subtract the discount off of your bill. Today we're going to look at sales tax and tip. These two are very similar because they're both costs that you add onto your total bill. So yesterday we were subtracting a cost off of our total bill. Today we're adding costs onto our total bill. Sales tax is maybe something you're not super familiar with because Montana and two other states, well, actually four. There are 4 states in the entire U.S. that do not have sales tax. Every other state in the U.S. has what is called a sales tax. That means when you buy an item, they're going to add a small tax to that item, and you'll have to pay the original price plus the tax when you check out at the store. For these other states, sales tax ranges anywhere from 5 to 8% typically of your bill. Okay. So to find sales tax and tips, we can use our handy dandy percent equation. Okay, now yesterday we saw that the part can represent the discount, the part that you're going to take off your retail price. Okay, so yesterday the part could have represented discount. And remember, to find the sale price, you take the retail price minus the discount, and that equals the sale price. Okay, the part can represent a variety of things. In today's types of problems you'll see, the part can represent the sales tax, okay, the sales tax, you take the retail price plus the tax, and that equals the price with tax. The part could also represent a tip. Okay, you take the retail price or the original price and you add on a tip, and that's going to equal the price you pay with tip. Okay, so really the work we do today is very similar to yesterday. Yesterday is the only scenario though where we need to subtract off the discount to find the sale price. Today we are adding on either a tax or a tip to get the price that we pay at the end. Okay, so that's the main difference between yesterday and today. Let me grab my computer charger real quick. Looks like my computer is about to die. Okay. So let's look at a sales tax example. Find the cost of a video game selling for $15.72 if the state sales tax is 5%. Let's plug in all the numbers we're given into this percent equation. Obviously, in this problem, we're given a percent. 5% we can plug in for P. Before I go plugging in 5% though, I need to change this number to a decimal. 5% as a decimal, move that invisible decimal point 2 spaces left, is 0.05. Okay, so that gets plugged in for my percent. The other number they give me in the problem is $15.72. Is $15.72 the total cost of the video game, or is that the sales tax on the video game? Well, $15.72 is the original total cost of the video game. That gets plugged in for base. $15.72 for base. Our unknown is the part, which in this case represents the sales tax. To find the part, we need to do some multiplication. So I'm going to take my calculator. 0.05 times $15.72 equals 0.786. Okay. So if we're talking about sales tax or money, I should round this to the nearest hundredth. 0.786 rounds closest to 79 cents. Okay, so my sales tax, my tax is 79 cents. Okay, that is not my final answer though. They want to find the total cost when you check out and buy this video game. To find the total cost, you take your original price of $15.72 plus your sales tax of 79 cents. This will give you your total cost that you pay as you check out. $15.72 plus the 79-cent tax is equal to $16.51. This is the price you'll have to pay upon checking out. Okay, the other types of problems you're going to see today are tip problems. Now, you guys know that when you go out to eat at a restaurant, it is not required, but polite and socially really acceptable to leave your waiter or waitress a tip. Waiter or waitresses really only make $3 to $4 per hour, which is not enough to survive and live on. So that's why everybody in society has deemed it appropriate to tip their waiter or waitress. Okay? Typically, when you go and eat a meal, you leave either a 15% or 20% tip. Okay, these are just really standard percentages that most people use to leave tips. Obviously, if you want to be more generous, you're more than free, but I would never suggest being less generous than these percentages, as waitresses and waiters need to survive too, and we need to do our part to pay for our food. Okay, so let's just say you go out to eat. You eat a nice steak and salad, and your steak and salad costs $30. You want to leave, you're feeling generous, you want to leave a 20% tip. Well, how much money is 20% of $30? Well, going back to the percent equation, my tip that I want to leave is 20%, 0.2 as a decimal. My base, or my total cost for the steak dinner, is $30. Multiply those two, and that gives you the part, or the tip, that you want to leave. 0.2 times 30 is 6. So you're going to plan to leave a $6 tip. What is your total bill look like then? The steak dinner and salad costs $30, plus the $6 tip you plan to leave. You're going to pay a total of $36. Okay. Now, restaurants aren't the only place where tipping is considered socially acceptable. A lot of times when you go to get your hair cut, or you're in a taxi, or you're in a bus shuttle going to the airport, or someone has just carried your suitcases up to your room for you at a hotel, a bellboy. These are all places where it is appropriate to leave a tip. Okay, the restaurant scenario is just the most common one. On today's worksheet, again, you are free to use a calculator, but make sure you are showing your problem setup work. Show me how you find the tip or the sales tax, and then show me the addition you do to find the total price.